It's been a bit drizzly this morning, but it's stopped, and yeah, it doesn't matter. Do you know, I haven't been out in the rain once. I haven't had to walk, hike, or anything. Hardly drive. I do dodge the rain. Anyway, I'm going to drink this. I'm not going to rush out. This is a 10-mile walk today. Perfect hiking weather. Just setting off. As much as I love cycling, there's something just so simple about hiking. It's the most basic way of getting around, and I really enjoy it. It's the most relaxing, let's say that. I think cycling is more fulfilling, if I'm honest, because you get to see more, but this is just nice and easy. This, to me, is sorcery. Honestly, it's insane how Google can do this. Absolutely gorgeous walk so far. Just all this sort of woodland, which makes a nice change, really. I've had it up to here with chateaus, so I need some breakfast. I haven't eaten breakfast again, and I've done the same thing as I usually do when I come away on trips. I'm just not eating enough, and I reckon I've probably lost, I don't know, 12, maybe 15 pounds. I know it sounds like I'm just making this stuff up, but my weight fluctuates so quickly. It's crazy. I think I said in one of the more recent videos I put on 42 pounds when I got back from the GDMBR in a very short amount of time, and that could be and is likely one of the main causes for my blood pressure. Rapid weight gain can cause elevated blood pressure, and that makes perfect sense. I don't pay attention to my own health and well-being. Anyway, I'm losing weight now, so I have no idea what's going on with my blood pressure. I'm going to stay on the tablets anyway. I am going to find a diet where I can maintain a weight, because I think at 50 years old, this rapid weight change can't be any good for you. And I thought I'd share that with you, the long-running commentary into my blood pressure problems. Anyhow, back to the walk. It's like a good spot for a flapjack. Oh, it really smells strong. This is wild garlic. I think it is anyway. Yeah. Wow, it's so... Oh my god, it's so garlicky. So good. Well, I might grab some actually. I can have a salad. In fact, I'm going to have some with my lunch. So I think we just follow this river all the way back to Rocamadour now. Hopefully it'll take me back through the town. I can show you that because it's a very pretty little town. Very interesting place. Those steps I just walked up are climbed on their knees by people doing pilgrimages. Probably not now, but they used to anyway. I can't go in, it's just out of season. I think everything starts in April, but I'm fine with that. I mean, it's just I prefer it to be nice and quiet for me anyway. But yeah, it is a shame I couldn't go and have a proper look. And now it's a long way up to my van. Not bad. Now to do the other 2 eggs. That is really delicious, even if I do say so myself. That garlic is so nice. Morning. It's early. 7:30. I'm ready to go already. I'm going to La Magdalene. I've booked a camping car park place. I don't think you can get in till 12, but I'm going to try. If I can get in, then that's where the van stays tonight as well. And then I'm going to go out for this ride. Should be a nice day. These are the days where I miss 2 coffees. 3. But we're not going to get back into that again. So I'm going to get going. It's only about an hour, something like that. So, and it should be a nice drive because it's very early on a Sunday morning. Right, now to ride to Cahors, where the route starts. I think it's going to be a nice one. It's a perfect day. Let's get moving. Right, we're on the route. Start and finish in Cahors. So let's see what it's like. Wouldn't fancy being the postman here. Well, that was a decent little climb. Nice views. And I need a drink and I need a snack. My well thought out food for today. I can either have a flapjack or sardines. Yes, I am running low on food. Oh, there's a mural. Yeah. So that mural was produced in 1992 by Didier Chamizo, a local child. It's the largest contemporary art mural in Europe at 800 meters squared. Cool. It's held up well. 1992. Right, I've got a big descent. This doesn't appear to be a cycling trail. Ah well, just take it slow. So that's where that mural, or they call them frescoes, is. Right there, but you've seen it, so I've chosen not to just plunge straight into the river to give you a better view. That was some work. I came down from right up there and it was difficult hiking trail all the way. I survived though. I'm in Luzec. It's a really, really nice place. It's dominated by this massive tower, 13th century chateau or castle. And a very historic town, lots and lots of history. I was just reading up on it. Apparently now known for its good food and restaurants. I'll stick with my sardines. Do you know those sardines? I'm not going to eat them, I know that. They're going to be in the van when I get back home in May. Possibly this time next year they'll still be in the van. I like sardines, but it's like effort, isn't it? Effort to eat them. Right, we've crossed the river and we're heading back. I think we're just going to run along this river all the way back. So I'm guessing we're about halfway. It's been an awesome ride so far. So I'm back in Luzec. Basically, we're just caning it along the road which runs the other side of the river, so it's twice as fast as on the way out. This is the River Lot. Just looked it up. Don't judge me, it was the only place open. So this church has an interesting history. Pope John the 22nd was born in Cahors and he was baptized in this church. He had it reconstructed when he became the Pope in 1316. When he was Pope, there was a developing view that Christ and his apostles lived in poverty without possessions, and therefore Catholics should do the same, but he was having none of that. Basically said, we can't have all our nice things and our big buildings if that's the case. So he decided that provided they were really obedient, they could have all their nice things. He did try to ban all talk of living in poverty, but that just made it worse for him. So he got loads of theological experts together and basically listened only to the ones that agreed with him. So, yeah, can you blame him? Anyway, I'm going to get going. Time to get back to the van. I hope I pass a shop. It's becoming embarrassing how inept I am at buying food. Cheers. Rats. Très bien. Good morning. It rained all night, but it stopped. And now it looks like the sun's coming out. Well, kind of. Not really. It's not raining anyway. I've decided to move on from here to a place called Montec. It's a bit further south. I've got a few jobs. I've got to do some cleaning, laundry, shopping. So it's a decent sized little town. It's got everything I need. And that's all I'm going to do today. I'm not going to go for walks or anything, as much as I'd love to get out and do something every day. So that's the plan. I'm headed to Toulouse because tomorrow Caroline is flying out early in the morning and I'm picking her up. She's here for 3 nights, so 4 days. She goes home late Friday night. It was so cheap. It's £37 return flight from Stansted, so it's easy for her to get over. So that's today anyway. I'll probably show you what I'm doing, because you can't just show all the good stuff, can you? You've got to show the chores. I was just thinking as I was about to say it, I was thinking that's the beauty of this van. I mean, it can't take me... How could it take me an hour to clean the whole thing from top to bottom? It's just as small as is feasible to live in, which is precisely what I like about it. It's not just me, is it? That is weird. I'm getting my stuff ready for the laundrette. I've parked up in Cahors. It's a bigger place than where I'm going, so I'm more likely to find a laundrette that's open. Apparently there's one half a mile, so I'll just walk up there. This'll do for now. It's manly. So now I know what en-pan means. It means broken down, which was all of the dryers in that place. So I thought I'd just go on to the next one. This is a tour of Cahors via laundromats. A laundromat crawl. Said washing powder is added automatically. 41 minutes. Well, that was easy. Right, I'll come back in 40 minutes. Time to go back and check the machine. All of these cathedrals and churches, but they're all locked up. I'd love to go in and have a look. I don't know if that's just a normal thing or, like I say, a seasonal thing maybe. Still very interesting just looking round. I mean, every street is pretty fascinating here. I put the machine on for 10 minutes. That won't be enough. But I couldn't figure out how to put it on for more, so I think it's going to have to be multiple 10-minute attempts. I don't know what this is. Strawberry drink, but I think it's got bits of strawberries in it. And I got pizza and a genuine French eclair. Job done. Now to get back to the van and get off to Montrec, can't remember. Gonna go there, clean out the van, put my new bedding on, and it's a reset, isn't it? It's just so weird. Just thinking about my early French lessons, and I can still remember it. See how many people can relate to this. Bonjour, ma classe. Bonjour, Mrs. Jones. Comment ça va? Ça va bien, merci. I don't know if I can remember much else aside from guinea pig, because I had to learn how to name my pet, and I had a guinea pig called Gert, and it's Cochon Guinea, I think, unless that's Welsh. I think Cochon Guinea is Welsh for guinea pig. I might be wrong. I had to learn Welsh and French, obviously. didn't really do me any good. And my French teacher, Mrs. Jones, I used to think she was an old battle axe, but I bet she wasn't. She was the only teacher in that whole school that had control of the students. So I feel a bit guilty. I'm going to dedicate today's journey to Mrs. Jones, wherever she may be. Finished my chores. I'm going to head out into Montec. 23 degrees Celsius, that is. I wonder what it is in Britain. Not that. I meant to buy one. I bought 4 by accident, but I'll eat 2 and take 2 back. But the whole thing, 11 euros. I'm telling you, it's cheap in France. A lot cheaper than the UK, and definitely cheaper than America. It's very good. So there you go. That's pretty much it for today. Tomorrow morning I go to Toulouse Airport to pick up Caroline, and then we're off on a 4-day trip. So you'll see some of that, no doubt. Probably not as much as when I'm on my own, but some nonetheless. So there we go. I'll see you tomorrow. We're in Cahors.
Hi.
Keep looking at this little Suzuki, and I want one. Could be that I don't really want one, but I want one if I lived here, which is usually how these things work. This is the birthplace of, I don't know if it's the birthplace, but it's where Salvador Dali's house is. So I'll show you that in a bit. Salvador Dali's residence. Don't know what this is. Looks like a pineapple. It's not though, is it? It's got a core. Oh, weird. Oh my god. Let me try some. There you go.
It's a cross between
Mango.
a mango and a
Banana.
avocado. Banana?
I think it's got a texture of a banana.
I think it's got a texture of a pear and an avocado.
We don't know what it's called though. We don't know what it's called. Interesting. My beer had a cork. Is that a French thing? I don't know. Also, it's massive. So, I've just dropped Caroline back at the airport in Toulouse. We went to a place called Carcassonne and then made our way down into Spain, Cahors, where Salvador Dali lived. Really, really nice place. So there's been a lot of driving, but we've seen a lot. And Carcassonne was so beautiful, I decided to come back up here and stay in a place called Castle Naudry and ride the canal back into Carcassonne tomorrow. So, yeah, that's the plan. But it was nice. It was a nice 4 days and I relaxed and enjoyed myself. But I'm looking forward to getting back into the routine of going for bike rides. So tomorrow should be a good day. And that may be the end of the video, actually. And if it is, thank you for watching. And I'll see you again on the next one. Cheers. It's not bad. It looked like wine. I opened it and I thought, have I bought a bottle of wine by accident? Not that that would be a terrible thing. Very interesting.